Alright, so you get a signal from the Bat Cave. Maybe. Okay, we are live. Oh man, I see you two sometimes spins and you're just sitting there going, huh? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another RSG lunch hour with your boy Ranger J 1999. Glad to have you guys here on a Thirsty Thursday here with Admiral Commodore Redbeard Ranger of the Seventh Seas of the Seventh Fleet. Har, where's all the rum? And we're here to have fun, goof off, and bring something fun to listen to wherever you may be in the world or whatever you may be doing as we do stuff in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. The mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. Glad to have you guys here. Hope you're doing fun. This is an interactive stream where we have fun hanging out with you guys. So one, give your greeting, say hi to me, say hi to all the other skewers. If you have questions, pop those into the chat. Make sure you put the word question for your actual question statement, and I will respond to it the best I can. And that's about it. We're gonna not much to do today. We got a little bit of mod depression, but that's about it. We'll do a couple things in the game, man. It's gonna be hanging out with you guys and stuff. We lost our GAC. Just couldn't. This is some bad RNG we had with Ray and some other stuff. Vader's still Vader. We got through it, but close match with my opponent. He was just a little bit cleaner. We both struggled through our Vaders and stuff, so he's gonna get me a little bit here. So it is what it is. We lose, get our crystals, and just live to fight another day in this game. So I had a lot of fun last night, hanging out with you guys, of course, and streaming. Then we went over and hung out with Wolfie during his stream and stuff, and got heated because I'm so sick of Datacrons, man. I'm so sick of this stuff, man. The Conquest character is like, okay. Okay, CG, I get it, man. They are quadrupled down on Datacrons, and then I guess the Conquest ship, but they just really want us to have Inquisitors, even though there's Chop the Hutt out there. Oh, decisions. So I think someone sent me that. Let me see here. Did I get that? Yeah, I've got the feats here. I'll go over that here in a second for you guys here. But let me say hi to everybody. Hola, Roy. He says, hola, Ranger Skewers. What's up, fool? What are you doing? Glad to have you here. Andrew Zoni says, hello, the Rangers. Looks like I'm actually be able to get try for my first red crate this conquest. So hell yeah, brother. Get them rewards. Evan Buckler says, morning, Ranger Skewers. Good morning, my good friend. Cody Big C in the Hizzy says, hello, Ranger. Hello. And Roy says, question, has there been any info on the feats? I've got it right. Oh. Actually, you know what? I'll just send this. Well, I'll go over the, let me read it to you. Let's see here. If I can make this a little bit readable. These are sector feats. I want the global feats. Okay, defeat 500 enemies, win 40 battles with the full squad of Inquisitors, 40 battles full squad of Jedi, win 20 battles with Princess Leia and any version of Kenobi surviving. Okay. Win 20 battles with Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan surviving. Inflict 100 damage over time from Caustic. Okay, that's a different one. Defeat 100 enemies with Jedi Master Kenobi or General Kenobi. So that's actually pretty good. So pretty standard. Usually the ships, Conquest, the feats aren't as ridiculous, although some of those are pretty tough for some of you guys, I realize. So, yeah. Roy, if you... Let me see if I can find you, home slice. I can't send this to you. I have to save it and everything. But yeah, it's out there in the ether. So the sector feats, let me look here real quick. Let's see here. Sector 1 is to defeat 50 enemies with Jedi, attempt to inflict purge 100 times, gain stealth 40 times, and attempt to inflict torture 50 times. Okay. Wow, there's 2. That's not bad if you have Inquisitors. Let's see, Sector 2 is defeat 50 enemies with Inquisitors. Gain defense about 40 times. That's the easy one. Critical hit 200 times. Gain health a little 20 times. That's just basically MP palps. Sector 3, defeat 50 enemies with Empire units. Okay. Gain foresight 60 times. Attempt to inflict stagger 60 times. And gain mastery training 50 times. Sector 4, defeat 50 enemies with Imperial trooper units. Attempt to inflict evasion down. 14 battles, no attackers, and then 14 battles, full squad of rebel units. Sector 5 is defeat 50 enemies with bounty hunter units, attempt to inflict ability blocks 60 times, attempt to inflict blind 60 times, and evade at least 100 attacks. In battles you won. Yeah, so there you go. Hopefully that helps you out there, my friend. Ni hao, Benny. Andrew's honest question: do you think starting to farm Inquisition shards once I have my bad shards in is a good idea? Yeah, I do actually think that's a good idea. Try to get ready for the TP and at least have the shards and slowly. Yeah, that's a good play there, Andrew's honey. At least get him to 7 stars. You can worry about the gear later. Hey, Tumblr Dry Hot House, you sure do smell like flowers. You're welcome, Roy. Let me see if I can. I'll put this in the Gray VIP. Lee was kind enough to send this to me. Let me see if I can save this. So I'm gonna save it and put in thing. Give me a second. I'll put this in Gray VIP. Because I think we can do that. So that way you can look at it. Let me get this in here. Let's see. I have to upload it, so give me a second. There we go. Done. There you go. Cool. All right. Got it. So if you are a VIP and you need the information, it's right there. Tumblr, I just stopped my Hut Cartel slow farm and moved to Inquisitors. Yeah, understandable. Well, you'll get there. Just farm the best you can, brother. Yeah, I mean, I have the Inquisitors, the feats for Conquest. It is what it is. We know that the new... I covered it last night. I didn't go through the kit, but... I mean, the ship is fine. I have no problem with them bringing out an Inquisitor ship or another Empire fleet. Sure. You know, I mean, it's fine. I just have a big problem that is actually what it turned out to be the Conquest. We'd heard rumblings and rumors and stuff, and you need Grand Inquisitor and Fifth Brother to fly the damn thing, so a lot of people got to get Grand Inquisitor. But the thing that really pisses me off is they're not bringing Grand Inquisitor. They haven't brought him back, and it'll be 6 months until he comes back as a legendary character. When the cage should be about 3, at most 4. We've been sitting here waiting for that. So, but I don't understand some of the CG's doing, and I just don't care anymore. Everybody's about how many Grand Inquisitors are out there. I have no idea. If someone has that number, let us know, because I have no idea. It's one of those rewards, because like the other ships, Razor Crest and the prototype, the TIE Interceptor, I'm sorry, the TIE Interceptor, those are really good ships, and I get it, but that was after we had 3 characters. They brought out a ship, and you know, but there's a lot of stuff we've been asking for and stuff, and it's what they're going with, man. They really are trying to push this TB with certain characters and teams and stuff, and they're going hard on the Inquisitors. I just don't understand why up to this point, especially with Conquest coming out needing Inquisitors with like some of the feats, that you are not allowing people that have worked their ass off to get the Inquisitors up to get Grand Inquisitors not till December. I mean, Jesus, that's just rude, man. I mean, if we didn't have Conquest and we just had the TV coming up, then I'd be like, okay, I wouldn't be as upset about it. But the fact that we have Conquest that has a bunch of these damn Inquisitor feats, and one of them does require Grand Inquisitor, you cannot, you know, it's a big important part to have for this. It's like, okay, I mean, you can still get the red crate with your other Inquisitors, but man, it's really sucky. Especially when he's a character that's going to be needed for the ship anyway. It just seems natural. You want to let people that worked on it to get Grand Inquisitor. I've had a lot of people like, when you think the Grand Inquisitor events come back, I'm like, I have no idea. Because after I reached the 4th point month, and now that they put it out there, it's like, okay. Great move. Yeah, you stay the course array. I like that. Especially we got that again, that's 7-star profundity. That's good stuff right there. Angels Honest says, I figure I can try to set myself up to Grand Inquisitor sometime trees permanently in the journey guide. Yeah, you can do that too. Long-term goals. I like that, Andrew Zani. BCM. I'll be there in a few minutes. Says, all right, buddy, we're hanging out. I won't be able to get the ship, apparently. According AP Games, the ship is Wells only. What does that mean? So that's because this conquest looks pretty easy and I already have Grand Inquisitor free to play. I don't know why this would be considered. There's actually the feats in this are a lot easier than the other ones. That's really weird. I don't know how. I mean, if you're going to say, well, Conquest, I mean, we've seen people with 5-6 million counts get the red crate. I mean, if you look at those feats, they're pretty standardized feats. I mean, the only one that bothers me is the fact that Grand Inquisitor, if you don't have, you can get that 1 or 2 feats with the murder and crap, whatever that is. So yeah, not sure, but that's the video about the ship is titled Wells only ship. Well, he likes to troll too. I mean, he likes to put stuff like that. He likes clickbait because he knows how to do it. People love watching him do it. So, but yeah, if he's not trolling, then I don't understand that title. A lot of stuff I got a problem with this game, but I don't think this conquest and its well only is necessarily a thing. Yeah, you can still get red crate, you know, depending where you're at. It's just a lot more difficult without the Inquisitors. And you have to have the Inquisitors for some of them, so you can skip it if you go for the big feats and stuff like that. There's a lot of feats you can skip. But, you know, that's if you have those certain teams and characters. But this one's pretty straightforward, so. No, he does. I think he likes to troll and do that kind of stuff. I mean, I've known AP long enough to know that he likes to get people in. The Hobbit of SWGOH, the chalky milk lover. Gotta love him. I have no idea if some of the Inquisitors will be accelerated in a few months. Probably next year they will be, because when did we start getting the Inquisitors for Grand Inquisitor? Like, when did Fifth Brother was the first one, wasn't he? I don't remember who the first one is. I think it was Fifth Brother, right? Whenever he came out, just go with the Keatons afterwards, and they should be accelerated. I know a lot of people are getting ready for Starkiller acceleration, because here very quickly we're going to start getting you know, Kyle and all them dash, you know, accelerate. So a lot of people will be able to accelerate their farms and get those dashes and stuff. Could have been second sister. I don't remember off the top of my head there, Andrewzani. I think it was ninth sister, or maybe it was second sister and then ninth sister were the first two. Someone will let me know in chat. I don't remember off the top of my head. I hope not, because yeah. End of January. So yeah, so she'll be coming around the corner. I mean, you can't create a standard where any character that's marquee or less that's a year old gets accelerated, and when you're saying that's your plan, and then not have that happen. So I hope they don't do that to the Inquisitors. That would be kind of raw to the player base. You know, a lot of people count on that. It helps them, you know, to get their stuff done. That, you know, they've waited a year, they took the hits, they didn't have it, but now they can go get it. And so I'd like to see them stay with that cadence. Yeah, but after a year, how much money can you make? Now, the thing that they're trying to do now, but again, I just don't understand this. You're gonna have all these Inquisitor feats for this conquest, but not bring Grand Inquisitor beforehand. I mean, you could have brought him back like last month or beginning of this month. Let people get their Grand Inquisitor, so for conquest they can go for the ship and stuff. Go Cubs says, hey Rangers, just getting here. Yesterday's info is just a dumpster fire full of absolute bullshit, terrible communication, missing info, wrong info, and lots of FU to the community. Yeah, it's pretty much. I hit on all these points yesterday. Go Cubs! It was kind of depressing actually. I just got very ragey, and then I started just drinking, and then I went over to Wolfie's stream and lost my mind. Me and Wolfie were going on the finer details of Datacrons. 99% of stuff that we agree on, but then again, we were also making content, so it was fun for us to go back and forth. people were just giggling.
Yeah, it was kind of rough. So,
It was
morning,
it was
skull y'all.
yeah, it was fun though. We had a lot of fun because afterwards we were just giggling.
Well, yeah, that's the reason I'm a little late. I was with Van Zeal and oh, who else joined us? But we were up until well past midnight Pacific time yapping.
Sure. It just all came out of me, man. This Code Cup said, man, this last thing, I was like, man, oh man, what are we doing over here? So yeah, Tumblr says there would be pitchforks, but I suppose the CG's point of advantage pitchforks is the norm. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they have been good about their cadence with free to play. I'm just, when they said that, when it was put in the chat, I'm like, I hope they don't do that. But if they're pretty good about keeping up with the cadence when they accelerate, that'd be good.
And the big problem is free to play is one thing, but the game is no longer fun to play
Yeah,
in certain aspects.
yeah. And we should try to get the GAC Center tonight, so we'll cover how everyone's doing in GAC, what content creators, or losing content creators left and right. GoCup says some of my favorite content creators don't want to stream because GAC isn't fun right now. It's disappointing as well. Yeah, I do it just mainly so I can have fun with you guys. I mean, we go through the motions now. We try the stuff, and you know, but it's not enjoyable. I don't enjoy GAC, and then TW's just rough too right now. So they don't seem to be getting that message. So I mean, I said it on Wolfie's stream last night. And the reason I said it is because both me and Clayton are at this point that if the new TB is garbage, not only we're not going to be playing this game anymore. Because what's the point? They're gonna keep Datacrons in. The new TB just doesn't it doesn't excite us. We'll go do something else. As I said, I'll do other stuff with you guys. I'll stream other content for you guys because it's all about just hanging out with you guys. I don't need it to be SWGOH. I can do other games and Star Wars stuff for you guys and have just as much fun. Just sitting here chatting for the community. I think if TB, I think this is my point last night. Beat Sam too. The way Datacrons are going, the amount of players are losing on a daily basis. If TB misses, dude, this game's dead, dude. But
Oh no, I'm with you. I 100% agree.
yeah, Wolfie was amazed. I said 3 to 4 months, and I was like, yeah, TB fails, it's a done deal, man. Yeah, I'm focusing more on PVE, but we've done so much of that PVE stuff that I mean, we do it in our sleeps. I mean, Lightside TB for my guild, it's like, you know, um, the dark side TB is, raids are, we just go in there, knock it out, and get our rewards. I'm mainly collecting right now, and I'm working on my Java too, and I've got Inquisitors, and I'm getting that stuff ready for what's going to be TB. And we'll see what happens. I mean, if TB is amazing, then I will, I'll stick with it. But I mean, at that point with Datacrons, because they're going to keep coming with Datacrons, it's like they're just determined. It's like they have a wall. They're like the Yankees with their analytics. That this says, this lane, we got to stick with this no matter what. It's just craziness that's going on over there. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I agree with you,
yeah, we were
Tumble.
talking last night. They overcommitted on this, and it's
Yeah,
gone too far, and they just can't. It's at a point where, like we said, there's people that love it, there's people that hate it, and there's people that don't care. And the problem is, if you get rid of them now, even just completely dismantling them, pulling them out, you're gonna piss off a third of the community. Or if you change them, they're gonna, there's no win scenario at this point.
yeah. It's just people just don't like getting their ass kicked, right? Because here's the thing about Datacrons too. At the higher level, and I talk to those guys, it's like the just because you have Datacrons does not guarantee you anything. They're temporary for one, but at the higher level, they all have it. So you still have to go in there and face this shit with your Datacrons that you have. You can have all the Datacrons in the world. They are going to have all the Datacrons in the world too. It's still RNG. And so it's an arms race. They invest in Datacrons because they don't have much of a choice. Loki, he was on the stream or he was in the chat last night because he's in Vegas, of course.
Of course.
Says he's enjoying being in Kyber 2, number 8 in the world in Kyber 2, because he's not going to invest in it. A lot of players are not investing in it. We're losing content creators. People are dropping slowly off. I mean, the ship's sinking. It's starting to sink because people are looking at this game and getting fed up. Again, we're getting content that they're pushing, whether we like it or not. There's nothing exciting or awesome about the content that we've got right now that makes, like, there's different ways that you can get people motivated to spend money. Like, I've spent money in the past. I've spent a lot of money in this game, and I know you have 2 BCM, but it's because it excited us. What was happening was cool. The characters were cool. The new, just we were motivated to spend because what you put out was awesome. But the stuff they've been putting out here lately, not so awesome. I mean, Jabba's really cool. Inquisitors were kind of a miss. For the most part, the characters they've been doing a great job on. Like, I give CG the credit when they're due. They've done good stuff with the mods and stuff, but it's all moot because datacrons are just destroying everything. And we've done the PvE content so much we do it in our sleep, so it's boring. Conquest is just it's not exciting or anything. It's nothing original about it. We just do it because we need the stuff out of there. It's not because it's cool or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, not even like we were saying last night. It's not just GAC or, I guess we can't do it arena, arena too, even though it's kind of a testing ground now. But TW, TWs are
horrible
with datacrons. Is just horrible.
It's just not fun. It's a lot of stress on the player base for the officers and stuff like that. It's not enjoyable. I mean, those poor guys. I mean, that's why I do everything I can for those guys, because when they're in there, they're grinding, man. They are really grinding. So they have to see the wall, see how many datacrons are there, and then and coordinate people's attacks on that stuff. It's really nasty. But yeah, datacrons are really killing the buzz, the feels of this game, in my opinion. This is my opinion, and opinion of a lot of people. CG is just not hearing us about how we feel about datacrons. Like they're bringing back Hellsteel. I know it's not as much as it was before, but if you can get 200% Hellsteel on a character that's a GL, that's just asinine. They're just not listening. They think they know better. They're not listening to people that play the game religiously. And the fan base doesn't always know, but there's enough of us that, we're pretty intelligent. We can get together and kind of formulate ideas about like what's working, what's not working, and what's good and what's not bad. It's bad stuff, man. They're not listening. And so, yeah.
And the content creators, at least even the group we had on last night, there's a wide enough range. You have the high spenders, you have the really big accounts, you have some of us are medium range. We didn't really have any low ranges, but if the high and the mid ranges are having the same attitudes towards this, you can extrapolate out to the bigger community. Even though you don't have the exact numbers, you can still extrapolate that it's just not good.
Yeah, the dismantling thing, they think they're clever. They're not. Again, trying to make us spend money. Again, pressure spending, not motivation spending. The pressure spending because they give you, I think when we looked at the dismantle for the next set going into the next set, I think you get a little bit more cash, but you get way less of the material, especially I think the twos that you need for like the early stages. So like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's anyway. Good news is I finished my Battlefront 2 download last night along with the update to
nice.
The Old Republic. So
yeah, I'll get all that stuff here eventually. We'll do some stuff here on that. We'll rock and roll. I have to get a controller, but we'll worry about. I got to get through the charity stuff, and I really don't want. I really want to get to anything new. I'm gonna give this game through the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Get through the new year, and then we'll see where the game's at. But if the game is going poo by then TV doesn't blow me away, man. Clayton and I both said it last night. It's like, yeah, But I have hope. I have hope that maybe something good will happen. There's still plenty of time. I still think this game is, for the most part, it's got some good stuff in it. But if they could just get rid of Datacrons, I think we'd be in a much better spot. I think the whole community would just breathe a sigh of relief. With and GAC going back the way it was. But again, I think the comment that they're pot committed is absolutely true. They've made all this time and effort into these things, and they're going to run them no matter what. So, because we got set 5 coming, and I'm pretty sure set 6 is coming too. So, and if they can make a profit off of it, regardless of how they're making a profit off of it, that's really seems what they care about. It's not it's not exciting stuff because there's nothing in this game that's super exciting right now. I enjoy it because of you guys in the community in the chat, but it's not because of anything that they've done here recently. Certain characters get me excited, of course. I was excited for Java, and I think Ben Swallow was really awesome. So the character stuff they're doing a good job on, but for the most part, Great Inquisitor was a miss, and then Inquisitors, but they're not bad characters. They're just not for the level. Inquisitors are good. They're just not where I think they should be as a legendary character and stuff like that. But the kits are good for the most part. They're doing a good job on that stuff. I mean, they've made strides, but yeah. Well, your guildies Go Cubs need to chill, man. Yeah, officers. Yeah, we're very chill with our officers. I know I am, and I won't tolerate that shit either. If any person said anything like that, because that's just a respect of what these guys. I mean, you got to think these men and women that are being your officers are in there, busting their ass in the background. I've been one. It's not, and they get paid for this. They're just doing it because they love it, and so, yeah. Anytime that happens, that's just diarrhea, man. Yeah, they've got real life, and you just got to be patient and wait. And if you don't like it, then you need to grow up. And our officers are really good. We wait. When a new zone opens up, we let them know, and then we give them time to look at it and say, okay, these are the counters for this, is the counter for that, and then they'll post it, and then we just go in there. And they're very chill, too. If you mess up, they want to know you mess up, not because they want to put you down. They're just trying to see, is there any, teaching or moments that are in there. Sometimes they just want to know if a team's mainly Terminator loader or something like that. Did you crash? What are the circumstances, just so that they can, again, tell someone to go else and to clean up. Yeah, I'm still coming on Tuesday night. There go Cubs. That is for sure. But we'll persevere on, folks. You know what? Let's do some mod depression. I think we got some moddy depression stuff. I think so, right? That'd be good. Let me see here. What was I working on for mods? I don't remember. Who was I working on? That's the bigger question there, BC. What the hell's I doing? Boy, I tell you, I don't even remember what the hell half the time what the hell's I'm doing.
You're collecting. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Oh, someone needs to be scawed.
Oh, I'll get it.
Make sure you time out too. Takes them about 10 minutes to get back in here at least. Hey, Mr. Brown, what's going on, buddy? Man, if there's a way they could communicate with the guild to ask what counters work best for a particular team, maybe someday. Hee hee. You know what? Let's look at let me start going through these. Who's got a purple mod that's? Let's do that. So we'll go down here. Mark 6 B's filter. Sort by speed, and let's start slicing. If we can slice any of these, that'd be cool. Let me see what's on Carnaby. I need a filter again, right? Where's the speed? Let's see here. Speed, at least. Slice count equal to 4. Right? Slice.
Carry the 10. Yeah.
Let's see how that works. Okay, there we go. We got some purple ones here. On Yoda, on Malik, really? Fennec. Which one do I want to do here? Tempted to do the one on him. If I get any tenacity or speed on this, or even health would be bad for him. You know, let's do the one on you. Let's hit Malik up here. And I'll take the tenacity. Hey, that's fine by me. Not bad. And I don't think I have enough mats to calibrate. No, I don't. So, okay, cool. Then, Ray, you're pretty much good to go. Set the default. Okay, so we did that. Let me just go through here and look for some stuff to slash it. I can still slice for mods? Really? I have that many materials, huh? This wouldn't be a bad one to enhance either. Apparently we got the mats, so let's do it. Let me hit some more offense for her. I'll take that. Crit damage. And we'll give this one a slice too. Okay. And I still have... wow, I have 2 of those. Okay, let's filter again. Interesting. Let's go just this filter. See what we get. Sort by speed. Get past the arrows. Alright, what do we got? 27, 26, 18. That's a rough one. 21. You're 21, but you're 5. Alright, you're at a 4. You're at a 4. Okay. Don't really need speed there. Arc. How about bam? Yeah, we can hit this one up. Defense. And hey, we got some speed. Hey, I'll take it. 23. Man, that has the potential to get to 29, dude. Jesus. We can hit speed one more time at 6, baby. That'll be a nice little mod right there, boy. I'll tell you what. Yeah, we just did their Hawthorne. We just hit that one. So that one was pretty good. I think we'll focus on those next. The 3 hits. That worked out pretty well there, boy. I ain't gonna lie, man. That was pretty good right there, boy. That was pretty solid. I just want to slice it again. Where are those? And we would need 3 more, huh? I'm gonna use some crystals here. I want to see if we can get that mod on him. That makes me... That was a nice mod on Bam. Alright, let's find Bam again. I want to see if I can get that hit on that. And that's this one. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Alright, we didn't hit that. And now we're... well, we need 2 of those and some more of those. We can just do another one. I'll go for it. Give me that. Wait, is that enough for 30? Do we just need 30? Yeah, so that one's good. And then let's just get some more of these. We'll just use our... we can hopefully get 2. We didn't. We got 2 ones. Oh my god. Oh my god. Back to that one, because if we can hit that one, the 29, that would be pretty good. Good morning, JT. All right, got some knot depression in. Not too bad. Get your questions in, guys. Get your... Remo's here. He says hello there. I missed that, my friends. So glad to have you here. Lord Megatron of the Decepticons. Yeah, we're caught up on everybody. Said hi. Good to have you here. The other thing that I didn't talk about here, I forgot about because we started to get into everything. We're doing our big Patreon push. We picked up another Patreon last night. We're down to 9. If we can get 9 more by the end of business on Monday, Halloweeny, then, and I'll link it in here. So spread the word. If we get 9 more, we definitely will be starting the lore series with me, Clayton, and Ram, Cashmere. I think wanted to be a part of it. I think, and we'll do a weekly thing where I'll cover something. We'll drink, we'll be merry, we'll have fun, and put that out there for you. Avenger, choo choos. The Slow Ranger, you feeling better? Oh yeah, I watched stream from yesterday. Keep your head up, man. Life is full of setbacks. Oh yeah, I'm not worried. We got to ask. I mean, JC was really close, so it's not like we got stomped, but we both struggled. Me and my opponent. He just got a little bit more efficient with his teams. He was able to clear one more than I was. I just had some bad stuff happen with Radis and Ray with gas. We almost pulled that off again last night. That was pretty fun. BCM Gas versus Ray. Just the wrong hitting RNG at the wrong time. But no, I'm just pissed off because of the stuff that CG's doing, but it's not got me down or anything. I'm not, you feel sad about it, but I mean, this game, when I get away from this computer, I don't think about this game. I got other positive things in my life and things that I'm doing, whether it's studying Chinese. Oh yeah, my rant. Yeah, the rant is the rant. I rant just at that moment how I feel about the game and stuff. It's like, okay, they don't seem to want to listen, so and I did the same thing on Wolfie, man. I was it's so frustrating. What's frustrating is we care about this game. I want this game to be successful. I like Star Wars Galaxy Heroes quite a lot. I mean, obviously I've been doing it for 6+ years. Right, coming on actually 7 years.
Yeah.
Coming up for 7 years. I've been playing this game since day one, and I've been streaming it for six and a half. Right, so obviously I'm passionate about this, and I care about the success of the game, but I also care about the community. I want it all to work out. I want CG to make boodles of money so they can be secure and that they can But I just want them to put out a well thought out, fun product, and I don't think we're getting to that level right now, and that's the thing that frustrates me the most. Now I have two choices. I can just say nothing and just keep going on like nothing's going on, or I can use my voice as a content creator to voice in a very negative and in your face kind of way how I'm feeling, because I don't think trying the other approach, being just going over like we don't like this, and then nothing happens. Then the only thing I do is rant, because it's like something's got to stick. It's not about, I don't care about your feelings. I care about the success of this game. And if my ranting and raving and cussing and screaming gets somebody's attention over there, that makes them say, wait a minute, we need to take pause and look at this stuff. That's all I can do, so if I didn't care, I wouldn't be as passionate I am about it, and stand for what I think is right about what should be done in this game. I do have a background in this stuff. It's not like I'm an idiot when it comes to these things. I do have a Bachelor of Science in Business and Marketing, and I've been in that world. I know looking at products, product placement, customer, demographic penetration, all that stuff. I did that for many, many years. I've stood in front of the big boy companies and gone over stuff with them. They have like product and they want to know how it's selling, and I would tell them why it's selling, why it's not selling. I mean, you have to hear this kind of stuff. So yeah, that's why I rant. But I mean, when I get up, I don't think about it. I go do other stuff, man. I care about. My main focus is on you guys. So the game's gonna keep declining, then it's gonna keep declining. Yeah, I have a degree. JT, I don't know if you knew this. I do have a Bachelor of Science. Does anyone know if they replaced the head guy, Mark D? I think their leadership is trashed and internal communication is falling apart. I don't know what's going on there with that. We were promised a new community manager, like, what, months ago? And we haven't got anything? I hope that's still on the thing. Yeah, don't worry. Your day will come there, JT. Yeah, I know you love your Ewoks, and you didn't get a Datacron this time, but I'm sure it's around the corner there, JT. We all know GLA is coming eventually, and we're gonna need the Ewoks here. Don't worry. Your time to shine will be sooner rather than later. There, my man. The only degree I have is for my armpits. Oh, come on, Andrews. I'm sure you have your own degree. Oh, I have no idea, man. I don't have any. I have no idea. Like they haven't really given us an update on. Well, I mean, internally they're not going to let us know about certain hires and stuff. The only thing I'm mainly, you know, we know that he was, for whatever reason, certain people have moved on, but you see that that's been talked about. But I don't know anything, and I haven't heard anything about who's being hired, what's going on, that kind of stuff. I have no idea, honestly, and I don't think anybody's been gotten any information from them on that. CG's obviously not posted on that. Yeah, from what I understand, he's been there, but whoever the new, I don't know. No, I don't. I don't think so either. Well, I think Meathead's doing the best he can, and I give Meathead a lot of slack because he's doing 2 games at the moment, and he just puts out what they tell him to put out. At the end of the day, they make a final decision. He's just got to be the voice, him and Crumb. So, um, you know, but the rest of what else is really going on there with the communication there? I don't know. Go Cubs. I don't know. No, it's understandable, Andrzani, but if you can get your degree, please do. It does make a. Well, yeah, but I mean, he's holding the fort down till Media was just supposed to be a temporary thing. You know what I'm saying, Go? Because again, why give him some slack there? Because he's also doing the Disney game, so he can only commit what time he can commit and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He puts out stuff, and when it comes to communication for Meathead, I don't have the expectation that we'll get more than what he can handle or what they want him to do, and that's fine. But I have that expectation. Crumb, so kind of the same boat and stuff. God, the porn guys here, really?
Again?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it's
Christ.
just one of those days. So But the decision, the thing with the decisions of the game of what can be communicated is at a much higher level than those guys, Crumb and Meathead and stuff. So what they want to say or how they want to say it is not, it comes down to people at a much higher level making those kind of calls and decisions. And so, I never go after the messenger. I always look at the message and then I go after the people way up top because they're the ones that ultimately are making the decision. So it's like, okay, I got you. That's right, wifey. The communication, it can only be expanded upon if the people at the much higher levels decide that they want to have more communication, to the community. Because I've talked to Crumb and Meathead multiple times. I love those guys, and I think they're amazing. No, there's a lot of player people I know over CG. They're all really good people. They're nerds like us. They want the game to be successful. I just think that there's some kind of, and I can't quite place my finger on it because I don't have enough information to even postulate what's going on there. It just seems like there's some kind of disconnect with the people higher level that are just not understanding what's going on. It's really a weird situation, but I don't know because again I don't have the information to really tell you guys like what's happening there. So hey Bobus, it's hello the Ranger and Skewers. Big hugs your way, Ranger. You're not alone. I'm a SWGOH addict, unfortunately, until it breaks me. Yeah, I was waiting for the wife to laugh at that one. She always picks the best time to do her little giggle. She's funny. I like her. She's fun. Maybe one day we'll get the background of what went on with the game and stuff like that. I mean, the game is a success. There's no, I mean, for a mobile game to be going this long and to make the money that it is made, it is. Whenever it folds up 10, because no game lasts forever. It was a successful venture. I mean, it really was. Now I know it has a lot to do with the Star Wars IP attached to it, but there have been other games that have had the Star Wars IP, mobile games and other stuff that have done try to get into the zone of the game world, and they didn't do too well, and they folded. So I mean, I give Gotta, whether you like it or not, CG, you know, for this style game, it's really kicking ass. But there have been other games. What was that one card game or Star Wars Arena? That one that didn't last very long.
Yeah,
Remember that game?
yeah.
Nice concept, but I just don't think it was well handled. And there's a couple other ones that have come out, and it's like they didn't last long. But I know that I think what is it, Lucas or whoever? Yeah, Force Arena. Yeah, they want they want them to start increasing the amount of Star Wars games out there. So that gives me hope that we'll start getting some new products, games for Star Wars. Because we've all, I mean, we can all go back and think about all the good Star Wars titles that we played back in the day. Yeah, probably their Tumblr. So get your questions in. We're gonna go a little bit longer today, but not too long today. I've got had a really busy day yesterday. As you guys know, my mom took me shopping so I can look nice for this upcoming charity stuff. So we had got some nice clothes there, BC. I'm gonna have to go pick up some other stuff today, so I got to go get some errands run. But I will be back tonight. I'm going to be on the GAC. Should have the GA Center tonight, hopefully. I know they're working on the scrape to get the information so we can do the show for you guys tonight. So we'll hopefully get that with me and Nev over on the Escape Podcast channel. And you guys should check out the Escape Podcast, guys. They're really awesome. Paul and Nev do a great job with their show. And, of course, Nev's my co-host on the GAC Center. GA Center. I always say GAC Center.
Yeah.
Because it's Grand Arena Championships, right? But
Yep.
for them, it's just Grand Arena Center, you know? It's like, oh, Jesus. We call it GAC. I always used to call it GAC Center, and then it's like, no, just GA Center. I was like, oh, shit. It took me a minute to work that out of my head because I was so used to saying just GAC and then just saying Center, so... But yeah, I did that yesterday, and then we went to the grocery store, I hauled ass back here because we had to get the Wednesday night stream in. I hadn't even had a chance to look at any of that stuff, but while I bring the groceries in, somehow when I placed the bags down, we had one of those flat ovens. Somehow it turned on and started melting the plastic, and I had to rip it off, before this shit happened, and I burnt my fingers, so my fingers are a little toasty right now, with some burns on them. And then I finally sat down. I mean, literally about an hour right before we started streaming, jumped in Discord. Clayton jumped in and was like, "Hey Ranger," I'm like, "What? Have you seen this stuff?" "No, I haven't had a chance yet." And then I started looking at it like, "Oh no, what are they doing? What happened, BCM? I heard you go, oh no."
I'm down to Lord Vader by himself, and I threw Star Killer at it, and right as Star Killer hit 97. He got demolished. It is just like I was right there to drop the dang thing on it, but I'm screwed. That's it. That's all I got.
Hey man, at least you know. You don't have to dick around with it anymore.
Yeah, no, let's see. The cron he's got on here is a level 9, so he's got whenever the enemy inflicted with damage over time, Lord Vader gains 4% mastery stacking until the end of battle.
That's all right.
And
that is what it is.
So yeah, that's I got. I don't know if I could throw anything else at it. I got Grievous. I might be able to do something. Maybe, I don't know. JML got him down, or was it JML? Yeah, JML got him down pretty decently.
Yeah, I mean, you can get him to just get the Lord Vader, but that's why I use Troopers with Shakti and Dark Trooper, because it's like that's the only way I've seen to do the 2-shot on his ass. So if I don't get him with Fennec, then I'll get him with the Trooper Shakti cleanup, because you just cleanse Dark Trooper and just keep sending him in with all the calls and assists, and he will wear Vader out. Get the ability block on him. So he just does basics. So yeah, it works pretty well. Yeah, we just had bad luck with Ray Counter, and we had bad luck with what was it? Oh, Radis. We got tripped up on Radis. Didn't quite go the way we thought it was going to go, but it's okay. I'm not overly concerned about it. We'll live to fight another day, and we will do more fights. What do I want here? Anything? I'll wait till the top of the hour. I really don't. How many of those? Nobody that I need right now needs those. Yeah, so we don't need to get those at the moment. I'm getting ready to start making my big push for Java. So I'll take this off mod so you guys can see here that Lando's done. I'm just waiting for Leia to flip over. We'll pick up another 100 of her, so it should be pretty close to 7. Hopefully next week she comes free to play. We can finish her off. Yeah, Fierce, Pieman, Pimp Trooper, Mike Tyson, and Iden against Lord Vader with good success. Yeah, Zareth would know. Zareth is there's usually on top of that kind of stuff. It's good man, that Zareth. Oh yeah, it's Pimp Trooper, man. He's got them nice boots. Rima says, these days I two-shot Lord Vader with Ray Dash and then clean up solo Lord Vader with just Fennec. Bam and Grave. Cat helps me sometimes one shot if I slot her in Ray, but it makes GMK weaker. Yeah, Noel from my guild's been using the new Ray bend to take out Vader. Been practicing that. It's actually pretty good. Which we may have to use moving forward because once my Fennec thing falls off, I'm going to have to go with like a team like Ray. I like it on defense, but we won't have the Dashcon anymore, so I'll go a little bit different with my 5s. And we'll use Ray-Ben. Go kill Lord Schmader. But at that point, I think we'll still have another month with the Vader Datacron. Yeah, we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do with that. Well, we've all had to use JMK versus JMK. That's a pretty easy fight once you know the ins and outs of it. But yeah, we'll get Leia up and running. Then we're going to start getting Jabba going. So, and I'm slowly farming Sortie, and then I'm also farming Raven's Claw. It's 6 stars now. So, in 3 months it'll be done. Maul, Vader, Pietkin, 3-man Lord Vader. Yeah, but I don't have the right Datacron and stuff for that, Carson. So, unfortunately, you know, it's not. If I'd roll, I try to roll it, but I don't have the mats for it and stuff. So I don't have the right tools in the tool belt to do that. But I have seen that, Carson. You're absolutely right about the Maul, Vader, Pietkin, 3-man Lord Vader. Absolutely, but you have to have the right Datacron, and I didn't get the right Datacron. You know what I'm saying? Well, that and I have to take Maul Relic 5 too. That's one, and the other one is I have the Vadercron, but it's not the revive one. It's the 300% one, and it's like, God damn it. I tried to get it, Carson. We rolled the hell out of our Darth Vadercron, and just didn't get the right stuff, and I'm just not using materials for that. So I just don't have it, and I don't want to waste the ones I have because I got new Datacrons coming and stuff. So we can only work with what we got. But yes, I've heard that, and yeah, all you need is a cooldown reset. Okay. Well, we can't use it now, and the game crashed. Remind me for watching Monday, Carson. I'll take them all to 5, and then we'll see what we can do with that. I'm more than down to try that out. You know me, I'll try out anything. I don't mind being the guinea pig and doing stuff on live on the stream. He's stuck on your Maul and Dash team. Nice, engineer. Tila did? Okay. Yeah, he mentioned it to me, but I didn't have Maul Relic 5. I think he said something to me yesterday or the day before about it too. And I had heard that because he was asking me about it, and I'm like, yeah, I just don't have, because we just took 2 other tanks up and stuff and did some other things, and I'm trying to get ready for Jabba, and so I didn't really have the relic materials, but I think we have enough because Maul's Relic 4, we'll take him to Relic 5, and yeah, we'll see about that. Doesn't do me any good to do it right now, so, but remind me on Monday, and I'll go for it. If I got all it takes is the cooldown, I'll go for it there, Carson. Go kill us, the Lord Vader with the Darth Vader Piet thing. Well, I'll tell you what, that'd be pretty good. Is it Maul lead or is it Vader lead, right? Because Maul, I think he does, even if is his leadership that gives, not, which one is it? Does it need to be Maul? Because the Datacron is, but do you need Darth Vader in the leadership slot on that to make that work? So it's Maul in the leadership for the other stuff. Okay, interesting. Okay. Hey, man, that works for me, brother. Mall lead. Okay. Y'all check that out. We'll try that counter next week because I'm losing my Fennec counter. Well, this is the last week of GAC, so it doesn't really matter. We'll have to wait till we get to 3v3, but I'll set that team up, Piet, Vader, and Maul for 3v3 Lord Vader. That'll be interesting. I'll give that a tug there. Get some good information out there from the skewers today. And then tomorrow we'll have a lunch stream, very quick lunch stream, because tomorrow night I'm not going to have happy hour on the stream. I'm going to basically just jump in Discord because it's World Series Game 1. It's my Stros. I got to watch it. But I'm going to, for all the VIPs, Patreons, you can come join me. I'm going to stream the game in Discord and we'll have some fun. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't have that information, but I'm sure if you go watch Tila the Remo, I'm sure he's got the information on it. Have to basic a lot. That's what I've heard. Like you do a lot of basics and stuff. I don't know what my Vader is right now. Let me look at my Darth Vader. Where are you, Darth Vader? Get your butt up here. When you look at your Relic 7, what's your speed? You are 253. I don't think that's fast enough. I think we might have to try to see if we can get some better stuff on that Darth Vader there, boy. I tell you. Filter. Signed. Sort by speed. Speed. Oh, that's a 32 already, so look here. That's a 17. That's a 16. He just needs to be sliced. But still would need 14 potentially. Crit damage with... No. Probably have to get him a lot faster. So we'll start slicing. Once we do the one on Bam, I'll get all sliced materials toward Darth Vader here. See if we can get some more speed on him. I like to set the crit damage and the potency on him. So we need to get him faster, so it's not about that. Okay, so let's go speed set then here. Let me see what I can do here. Keep the potency too, potency. Fastest one I got here. Oh. God damn it. Was 4 there. It's an 11. Take this up. Yeah, but I'm not seeing Star Killers on defense, so I'm yeah. So I got to get my speed up a little bit with the old Lord Schmader here. Just curious to see what that would be. Sign. I'm just doing this real quick just to see what we get. And then put that on there.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possible another 11, 260. I still have to slice this up. Yeah, I use GG for Star Killer too. If we wanted to make them faster, who would I pull it from? Sure in the hell ain't gonna be any of these characters, I'll tell you that much. I could always pull off BB-8. Take.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we could do that. Some pieces there we could put. Get some more stuff. Oh, time to report. Yeah, I'd have to pull some stuff, but I think it's, yeah. I mean, I could move some pieces there. The potency ones we could slice and hopefully get some more speed on it. But if we can get, you know, pull like from tech here, we can pull from BB-8. We can go, maybe even Quill. Get him. Yeah, we'll do that. But there's no point doing it right now but just remind me on Monday. We'll put them all to 5, Carson, and then we'll do the stuff on the thing and get that squared away. We'll get Maul to 5, and then we'll put we'll remod Vader for speed and get him up and running. And I'm down with that. Yeah, that's interesting to see how that would play. I'm more than down to do that. Oh, it's substantial. My Echo's 360 something. Now like Teak's like 300 and something. So right around 300. So. Question: what's a good team to take down a C, Treya, Watt, Sidious, and Dooku team? Probably C Solo, but failed. C, Treya, Watt, Sidious, and Dooku team?
That sounds a little rough.
Sounds like an SLKR to me. Oh, man. Holy Jesus. And baby Jesus. That seems a little creamy. What does Bad Batch beat? Quite a lot, man. It will crush Grievous, will crush Radis, can crush Qui-Gon. What else does that team beat? Quite a lot. What have we used it on? There's so many good options with Bad Batch. More teams than I can shake a stick at, brother. Bad Batch is really good. Can Wampa beat that? Trey Watts, Sidious, and Dooku. There's no tank. I don't know. He can't get to his ultimate. But I'm trying to think of anybody there. Tenacity down. Dooku. But he can't land his stuff. If you get past the first hit, maybe?
Oh, Sidious has got the health block, right?
Yeah.
Depends on how tenacious your Wampa is, because there's still that 10% chance of getting through.
Yeah.
So he could get stunned with the amount of times he's going to get hit.
It's a gamble on that one. Is Holdo Zeta worth it? Nah. Trying to think. Give me a second. I'm collecting stuff in the store, and then I'll go look.
Clicking.
Yeah.
Keep them puppies clicking. Yeah.
Holdo, you say? Holdo, you say? For the ship, yeah, that's probably why you do it. I probably have it. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, I've got it. Mainly for the ship. And which one is it? Is it Quiet Confidence or Reprieve? No, it's not Reprieve. It's not Bunker Buster. Which one is it? Is it Quiet Confidence? Quiet Confidence. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good one. Whenever Resistance ally loses foresight, she recovers 10% health and doesn't have taunt. They all have critical avoidance. It's actually nice. And plus with her basic, putting up a lot of foresight. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, I recommend it. It's one of those Zetas that it's nice to have. It really does make a difference with how she operates and stuff, and that's what makes her such a pain in the ass to deal with under GL Ray and stuff. Is because she's pulling that shit all the time. I have it, so yeah, I'd recommend it. I had to think about which one it was. It's been a minute. Sometimes I haven't looked at character kits like in which part of the Zeta it is. I know the kit. I'm like, well, what part of the Zeta is for the kit? Oh, well, let me think about it. It's like, oh shit, I haven't looked at that in a minute. Yeah, if you got those kind, just put it on her. It does help. It does help, man. I want those. Anything else I want? And let's get those. Because this other stuff's okay, but I want those.
I want those.
You calm your ass down, Schmiegel. But look, what did I just tell you about calming down? Potatoes. Yeah, we're good. Got everything I want out of here. Man, it'd be nice to get those. Maybe we'll get them carbantus. I'm gonna need a bunch here real soon because I know Chrysanthemum takes an ass load. So will Gamorrean Guard. You got enough MK12 data pads to take hold of relics. So Ray as well on target. Very nice. All right, we'll go for a few more minutes here, then start wrapping it up. Don't worry, you'll get some more Ranger streaming tonight. I have some errands to run, so I got about 10 minutes at the most here.
Yeah.
Get some stuff done, and then I got to get my reports ready for tonight for the GA Center. A bunch of other stuff going on, so we got some stuff we got to be done. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And then I'll be back for the luncheon tomorrow. Then we'll go hang out. Friday night watching the World Series, and then I'll probably do it on Saturday too. Maybe. I'll do maybe. So if you have any final thoughts, questions, get those in now. Well, Holdo's actually a solid character, plus she's a fleet. Rose is too. But there's certain characters I've done like Krennic and stuff. I'm just like, okay, I don't really think about them. Would a Relic 5% be better with Finnick than Boss? Boss is beefier at Relic 9, but just curious if he's viable. From what I've gathered from Clayton, it is not a good viable option. He's much better with the Hut Cartel, just in general. But I'd have to get with Clayton if he's got any more information on that. As far as I understand, Boss is just better for the Finnick counter. And that with the way the kits work and everything, Chrysanthemum is just better for Hut Cartel specifically. You can put him in Bounty Hunters, but I don't think he's as effective as, say, a Relic 9 Boss. I missed your question. Oh, sorry about that. Question, going for Jabba. You recommend an Esca after that, but with new Conquest ship, should I go for Grand Cruiser? Probably their engineer. I would say so. They're kind of forcing it down our throats, so we might have to go do that. And I'd love for you to get SOKR, but now that with the Conquest and everything, yeah, you might need to go get the old Grand Inquisitor. But he's not coming back till December. That gives you plenty of time. I can't believe they're doing that.
That's...
Yeah, I'm kind of fast farming them, because I don't know when they're going to come in. Lando's now out there, but I was pretty close with Lando anyway, so I just want to finish Lando. And then Leia, a week or two, and she'll be done. So we'll get her up and running. I may start gearing these guys to 12 after I get the Leia shards this week, and then she'll be well into 6, almost 7 stars. So yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's pressure spending, man. It's pressure farming. It's like if you want these things to do these things, you have to either invest or go for this stuff or buy this shit. It's not because it's awesome and we want to have it, you know.
No, they're playing off our addiction and our competitiveness.
Yeah.
It's just, it's, I mean, you know, before it was kind of always there. You could kind of somewhat ignore a little bit of it, but now it's so in your face. It's just blatantly obvious.
Yeah. And I'm not playing the game anymore, so it is what it is. Yeah, the drop rate's not been too bad on Orlando. I just, you know, me, I'm just impatient. I'm like, no, let's get him to 7 stars. Porn guy's back. And you have been scarred, my friend. Enjoy your scar. I just actually really like the Inquisitor character, so if they end up better eventually with Reba, I can get behind farming them. Yeah, we thought they were going to be better with Grand Inquisitor, and they are good. I mean, here's the thing. Inquisitors are good, but I mean, Clay made a really good point about it. It's like, they can take out gas and some other things, right? He used it against Jabba. Of course, his are all like, 8, 9. But the investment for that character to get it to that level and the mods you have to play to make that team viable. It's not like Star Killer, you know, and the characters that came with that. That's what's disappointing. For the amount of gear that you need for them, it doesn't rise to the same level, in my opinion, that Star Killer does. So, yeah, Bougie was Cantina Farm Boy. That'd be something else. Wouldn't it, Engineer? That'd be pretty dopest. I get behind that, man. Choo on that.
I'd be okay with that.
Well, drop rates are always poo-poo. They're tumbo. Yeah, I got you there, Angels on it. Bobiz, what's up, Gildy? Says, I just finished profundity requirements, was planning on Jabba next, but Inquisitors have jumped to the top of the list. God damn it. Yeah, kind of have to now. I still can't get over that, man. They have Conquest that has a ton of Inquisitor feats. One of them is the thing that you get from Grand Inquisitor, but they're not bringing Grand Inquisitor to the Sunburst. It's like, what? How does that work? And you have people farm Inquisitors so they can get him. There are people I know that have farmed Inquisitors that have been waiting to get him. And now they have to wait till December. I mean, good Lord, man. That one I just don't understand.
Well, that one is that. See, this is that predatory practice again, right?
Yeah.
If they do it, since they're doing that, like, oh, he's not coming back to December. That's just reinforcing. Oh, I should have spent the first time he was around, so I could have got him, and then I need him now, right?
Yeah.
So it's that weird negative reinforcement that they're pushing, and this is the thing that this is what's just annoying the hell out of me. It's like, you're not even trying to hide it anymore.
No.
It's so blatantly obvious that you're just like, oh, we have to blow hundreds of dollars to get these characters instantly if we want to be competitive at the next go round.
Yeah.
And that's just not right. Or you're like me and just whatever, I don't care anymore. I'm just collecting characters. Even though the collecting is kind of sucks because of the gear, but
yeah, the event, if you can have higher relics on your Inquisitors. I mean, I had God mods on and stuff, but it's still an RNG fest on that damn thing.
I got them all, but they're, well, with the exception of the Grand Inquisitor, they're all like gear 1 level 85 and just sitting there. I'm just using them for mod storage at the moment.
All right, we're gonna do a final call for questions and anything, and then we're gonna get on in here. Got some stuff to get done today, but I'll be back tonight, as I said, with the Nev on GA Center on the Escape Podcast channel. And before we go, just a reminder: November 5th, we'll be streaming for the ACS and raising money for the American Cancer Society. I'll be down there in Florida next week. So just a reminder, guys, after Wednesday, you ain't going to see me again probably till Monday or Tuesday next week from my trip to Florida to do all that stuff. So I'm flying in Thursday, set it Friday prep, and then Saturday we'll do the event, and then Sunday I'm actually flying back, but I should be back from Monday's stream. So, but you won't get any of the normal streams. There's no D&D streams till December 10th either, so there's going to be some weekends. And then if you want to become a Patreon, do it. We're 9 more. We're just 9 away from you guys getting that lore series. So make it happen, Captain. But that'll be the 3rd through the 6th that I won't be streaming anything. So there you go. So final call, last minute, final minute countdown. Yeah, 440 there, Tom Low. Well, you'll get it when in Conquest on Monday. Then you can go get the 5 and then call it a day there, brother. You'll get there. You'll get the quiche and stuff you need. You can go get it or whatever. You'll get it, buddy. It'll be there here by Monday at least. Monday, Tuesday, you'll have yourself a nice new Malgus. All right, I think with that we're gonna wrap it up. So thank you guys for joining me today. Catch me tonight, and then you can catch me in order to the lunch stream, and then become a Patreon. You come hang out with me tomorrow night. We're not gonna do happy hour, but we'll have Jedi Academy this Saturday. There won't be one the next Saturday, but we'll have one this Saturday coming up, and then yeah. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you need me for anything, you're always welcome to message me in Discord at any time. I may not respond right away, but I will respond. So take solace in that. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, do all that stuff, interact on the video. And anything else from you, BCM?
No, it sounds like you got everything covered.
All right, my friends. So good seeing you all. Have a great rest of your day. We love you, and we will see you soon. Peace out.